We're joined by Sandy Shen, Research Director at Gartner, and she joins us from our Shanghai studio this morning. Sandy, good to have you on the program. So what do you think about the S3? You know, apparently Samsung is saying they've never seen pre-orders like this. Is this the iPhone killer?
I think it's still probably too early to say that this is the iPhone killer, but I think definitely Samsung has got some real stuff in this new product, both from the hardware side as well as the software side. I mean, on the hardware side, you can see that they have a very large display with a Super AMOLED high-resolution screen, and then they also have the quad-core processors, and then they support LTE and NFC. So, I mean, they seem to have packed everything you can think about on the hardware side. And they also have some new software features, as you mentioned, voice recognition, eye recognition, and then pop-up play for you to play high-definition videos. So I think they are playing on both the hardware and the software side. And that's what makes this product a bit more advanced than its previous predecessors.
Yeah, some pretty nifty gadgets and features on the phone. But let me ask you, though, since you have to take a look at both of these products, the iPhones and also the Galaxy S3s, S2s, can you make a comparison for me? Is the S3 better than the current iPhone 4S on the market right now?
I think from the hardware perspective, definitely it's much more advanced compared with iPhone 4S. But on the software side, I would say they have a lot of new features, but they seem to be a little bit of patchwork to stitch together a number of serious features. But none of them seems to have been such a breakthrough as the Siri service or software on iPhone 4S. And I think this is the key feature that differentiates iPhone from the Galaxy S3. So I think for the next generation iPhones, we also expect to see some new features more on the software and the service side rather than the hardware side.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the iPhone 5. What kind of features are you hearing will be implemented on this new Apple device? Because you do have to wow the market to make sure that customers and consumers buy your phone.
I think, as everybody knows, that Apple is a very secretive company, and they never tell you what they're going to do until they officially announce a new product. So I think everything people said is rather speculation than reality. But I think for iPhone to really maintain their lead ahead of the competition, they have to do some innovative stuff on the hardware and the software. On the software and the service side, because hardware alone is not enough to differentiate from their competition, because I think hardware is just a commodity business. So whatever you do, I mean, with large display, with quad-core processor, with the NFC LTE, the competition can very quickly match up to the latest specs. So it is on the software and the service side that the device makers can differentiate from their competitors. So I think
Sandy, one more question for you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got to talk to you about what everyone's talking about on the technology front, which is the talk about a Facebook mobile phone, which I believe has been dubbed Buffy, Project Buffy at Facebook itself. Do you think this might be a game changer, and would anyone actually buy a Facebook phone?
I think, yes, somebody would buy the Facebook phone, but I think from the Facebook perspective, it doesn't work in their favor to have their own device, because as a social platform which relies on advertising as the main revenue streams, they have to reach as many users as possible to achieve the scale to make them attractive to the advertisers. And to make a phone dedicated to Facebook, it just doesn't work in that direction. I mean, what they should do on the other way is that they should probably license the Facebook application to as many device manufacturers as possible. That's how they can achieve scale. But I mean, just to have a Facebook branded mobile phone doesn't work in their favor.
Okay, Sandy, thank you so much for your analysis this morning. Sandy Shen of Gartner joining us from Shanghai.